Alright guys, it's Chatterbox Reviews, coming at you guys with my monthly TV recap for the month of June. Alright, so this recap is going to be a little bit different than most of the other ones, considering I didn't watch that much TV this week, or shall I say, or this month, or shall I say, new TV. So I've been binge watching a lot of older shows this month, and I just feel like a lot of this stuff that was big, like I had a huge May. I mean, I watched like probably some of the most, I think the most episodes I think I've ever watched in a month, maybe, since I started this channel. And then this month I only watched 5 episodes of TV. So it really is a stark difference, and I think there was a lot of stuff on in May, right? And then everything just kind of ended, right? Game of Thrones, Killing Eve ended for me. And there was a few other ones. Twilight Zone ended. Just a few other kind of big attention shows, right? The ones that got a lot of buzz, kind of came to an end. I know Barry also ended. I haven't seen that one, but a lot of shows kind of come to the end in May, and then June's kind of the in-between month to connect to July, right, where we get all the other shows. Stranger Things just came back yesterday on Netflix. Already been watching those few episodes so far, so really busy July, I'm predicting, but June, not so much. Anyways, love to hear what you guys have watched this month. Of course, that's what these videos are for. Want to hear what you guys have been watching, what you've been liking, what you didn't like. Maybe if you have a suggestion for me. And also, what are you looking forward to next month in July? I know we're already a couple days into July now, but, what are you guys looking forward to the most? What do you have on kind of your radar you're picking up going forward? I know August is going to be big, too. We got shows like Succession, The Terror, Mindhunter is back on Netflix, so I'm really looking forward to August, and hopefully July does come through as well. Anyways, let's get into it then. So, of course, the ranking for this is going to be obviously a little bit different. So the TV shows I watched this month was The 100 Season 6. I saw the 3 episodes that aired this month. And it also didn't help that they took 2-week breaks in between for this, this just recent few episodes for The 100. And so that's also affected how many episodes I've watched. And then I also watched 2 episodes of City on a Hill Season 1. The 3rd episode I have not seen yet, so I did not include it in this monthly wrap up. It might be a next month if I do check it out. But anyways, so 5 total episodes for this month of TV. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a top 3 and a worst 2, but by all means, top 3 and worst 2 do not mean that much because I've only seen 5 episodes, so it's a little harder to categorize that. But anyways, so my top 3 episodes of the month of TV for June. All right, so number 3 is City on a Hill Season 1, Episode 1, titled The Night Flynn Sent the Cops on the Ice. I thought this one was a really good premiere to it. I pretty much met my expectations this premiere. It didn't really, it wasn't insane. It wasn't amazing or something that I never expected. But it wasn't bad. And I think it's better than decent. I think it's good, but I don't know about great, If you like The Town, I'm sure you'll love this series, and this episode in particular is really great in kind of capturing that Boston atmosphere and all that stuff with The Town. Elements from that, of course, Ben Affleck, one of the executive producers of this one. So anyways, really great premiere, though, to start off the series. Number 2, I gotta go with The 100, Season 6, Episode 8, The Old Man and the Anomaly. I believe this is the most recent episode I've watched. This one was great. Of course, they're taking another 2-week break, so we got a few cliffhangers at the end of this one. Really an action-packed episode where a lot of things are revealed to us, and I really like the pacing in this one, and also just the general storyline that's leading up to the next coming episodes. Only 5 left in the season now for The 100 Season 6. It's went by really, really fast, but I'm really looking forward to it. All right. Then that brings me to number 1. My top episode of the month is The 100 Season 6, Episode 7, Nevermind. Thought this is honestly at least in the top 15 episodes of the entire series for The 100. Maybe top 10, but I haven't done a rewatch in a long time, so maybe, if I do that, I'll maybe recategorize it, but it's a really great episode. So, I mean, they could have done it even better, and it definitely would have been in the top 10 territory, but some really great flashbacks here with Clark, a lot of callbacks to earlier stuff, a really focused episode, which I felt benefited the pacing and just the overall storyline of this one. So a really, really great episode to see. Something I didn't necessarily expect, but really, really appreciated the final product of it. All right, so my worst 2 episodes, take it with a grain of salt, because, these just didn't make it into the top 3, But anyways, my worst 2 episodes, so my number 2 is the 100 Season 6, Episode 6, Memento Mori. I thought this was the weakest out of the 3 I saw this month, but still a pretty good episode. Let's be honest. I thought it was good. Pacing lacked a little bit in this one. I felt like it was kind of in and out a little bit throughout the episode, but some really interesting subplots throughout this one that were really, really great with some of the, kind of other characters. Octavia, we had a little bit of Bellamy, we had Maddie and the Dark Commander in this one. A lot of that stuff played through, so some really great stuff. And of course, the whole Clark and Josephine storyline has been running through this whole, at least since episode 4. And this episode, I felt like, kind of gave us a little bit of the other characters as well, sprinkled in there. But, by all means, I think it was the worst episode of the 3 I saw this month for the 100. Number 1, my worst episode was City on a Hill Season 1, Episode 2, What They Saw in Southie High. I thought this episode was definitely a step down from the premiere, although that's to be expected. It's very rare that you'll see a show with an Episode 2 better than an Episode 1. Very rare. I don't know if I've ever seen that. But anyways, I thought it was a good episode, though, nonetheless. I thought really just building on some of the stuff they built in Episode 1. I feel like they went a little bit farther away from the town element of it and more towards the detective politics stuff, which is fine. And I'm sure that we'll see in the future episodes of this series more of the town stuff and how that is all intricate into the overall plot and kind of the season in general of the show. And I'm still not sure if they're going to be getting a season 2 or this is supposed to be just a limited, although it is titled Season 1 episode whatever. So I'm wondering if that does imply a season 2's on the docket. I'm not sure, but anyways, so there you go with those ones. My best performances now for the month, which these I think count. I think I can definitely do these. So my best actress, hands down, it's got to be Eliza Taylor from the 100. She plays Clark Griffin, of course. She's been great, of course, playing 2 different characters pretty much. She plays, in Episode 7, Nevermind, an amazing acting job, having to play a little bit of both, but mainly herself again, and going through these different flashbacks and callbacks and all this stuff is really, really interesting, and it would be definitely a difficult thing to act out, and I think she deserves a lot of props for it. Eliza Taylor been doing a great job. Some people are even talking about an Emmy award-winning performance for her, or sorry, Emmy-nominated performance at least. I'm not sure that I'm quite ready to crown that yet, but she's been doing an amazing job. Definitely the best she's done so far in the series here in Season 6. Best actor, again, hands down, it's got to be Kevin Bacon playing Jackie Rohr in City on a Hill. He is great in the show, probably the highlight of it in terms of performances. I think he's really, really great, and we knew that going in. I mean, this really isn't a big surprise. In the first 2 episodes, I think he's doing an amazing job. Again, I'm not sure if it's an Emmy-nominated performance worthy, but maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Of course, we haven't seen all the series play out, and we haven't seen all the performances yet, but as of now, I would definitely give him some recognition. I think he's doing an amazing job so far, playing this character and really diving into this role, head first. I mean, really getting into this character, and I really like that. So, anyways, guys, I'll just about do it for my monthly TV wrap-up. I know this one is pretty lackluster compared to some of my other ones that I've done, but hopefully July will be a little bit better. I'm already going to have more than 5 episodes with just Stranger Things that I'm almost through already. So, for sure, we'll have a few more to rank next month, and I'm looking forward to. But anyways, guys, again, love to hear your guys' thoughts on this month, what you watched, what you liked, what you didn't like, and also what are you looking forward to next month. Really appreciate to hear from you guys. Anyways, again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next month for my monthly TV recap of the month of July.